Fiora here. They will pick the Renekton, which has some lockdown onto T1's composition here, but doesn't really otherwise have a ton of synergy with what Kwangdong have put together here, unless T1 opted into some really poor early game fights. The Gragas feels very safe into either option. It will, of course, be the Renekton that he opted into, but
Poppy like they do have a large amount of control as here we are towards the bottom side. Keria in a bit of trouble, had to ult himself once again as Ona comes through, gets that ult off and gets the heroic charge into the wall, and now Faker, he'll turn up and look for that first blood. There is 4,500 assists for Faker and a double kill for Gumayusi.
Guma going to pick up the 500 assists, as you mentioned.
There it is.
First player to ever do so, but the Drake goes over as well. He should be able to secure it, actually. Faker not there, and that is first brig to Kwangdong Freecs.
Pretty comfy. And now Youngjae, he's down here as well to try and defend. I don't know whether he can as... Oh my goodness, True Shot Barrage is massive, but still Gumayusi is more massive. A cat is going to be taken out as well.
Can they get out of here though?
And yeah, Dudu coming on in. That is a pick the gap on the Glacial Prison. And Ultra Mega Fire Kick is going to buy some space here as well, as Bulldog will move down. They get some flashes out, as Ona looking to try and escape this
mid.
All right, Ultra Mega Fire Kick, as in goes Zeus. He does manage to get the Body Slam Flash. Tane's going to ult just to try and offer something back. True Shot Barrage is decent, but it's not going to be enough. The cat this time will be spared.
Yeah.
And thank you, Keria, for demonstrating that, because we've seen it lose in this matchup a couple of times, and it's just... It's weird, because it shouldn't happen. And of course, you know, like this particular matchup exactly has been very favored towards Emilio's. I'm going to have to hold that thought, as there's a potential team fight, as this first Hex Tech Drake is going down low. It is going to be claimed there as Faker has to go golden. They get the Drake, but can they save the Pigeon? He is going to be for free here. Just had to expend some health bar from Faker.
Faker also going to push this turret down. They can turn this into a Sun Disc, and they will. And this is just really in timing window here for Kwangdong. Faker doesn't have vision.
They're trying to get set up to try and lock him down, and they do manage to interrupt there as does get imprisoned, and Faker will be taken out. He does use the Zhonya's to buy a whole lot of time. True Shot Barrage flies in as, oh, the fantastic ult comes out from Ona, and that will guarantee Hex Tech Soul in trade for Faker.
Faker's stasis. T1 have the amount of damage they need to rush that Drake down at this stage of the game. The 2-item Aphelios time that Faker is dead. Dudu is just a crocodile trying to walk in, and this is a risky call.
Okay, it's Kwangdong Freecs that are doing the Baron. I wasn't quite expecting that. However, they're now going to look to move their way over. Dudu taking so much damage here. The Dominus does come up, and Ona, he's kept alive by Keria. Dudu now trying to make his way out. The Crocodile is going to die, though, as Youngjae gets back over the wall. He secures the Baron, but can they stay alive is the question. I think the answer might be yes for maybe Bulldog.
Maybe Bulldog.
But Zeus is going to try and say no here as he's inside.
He still has
the
cast
camp.
Flash.
Yeah, does have the cast. Didn't find the barrel, but there is going to be the Body Slam Flash, and Bulldog just going to be thrown around. That is the belly bop. And that's going to be the ace. So, cool Baron. That's pretty cool, I guess. As now we're going to look for Gumayusi once again with an ultimate. Youngjae not going to find it. True Shot Barrage also finds nothing, and Youngjae is going to die. Does get healed up quite a lot, but it's not going to work out as the bomber goes slightly wide. Party cast, though.
Pretty disastrous situation.
Whoa.
June?
He's almost just dead. That was a lot of damage there from Faker. And Dudu now just going to be, the next target on the chopping block. Looking like a little bit of a handbag here.
Bounty?
This is genius.
Oh!
Look at this guy. Gets a teleport, continues to slice around.
All right, how much more value is this guy gonna get right now?
I have absolutely no idea, but it may not be very much more.
Banshee's
Banshee's Veil. There we go. That was the amount more value.
Whoa! Elder
that was an expensive Safari.
Elder is spawning here. Let's see if Kwangdong can win without the Renekton.
Well, Bomber comes down as Zeri skates away. It's a lot of damage onto Keria, but Taeyun is just going to explode. It's the Poppy that picks up the kill, but I think we all know that Gumayusi did the majority of the work on that one. And now Bulldog, the backup 80 carry, is trying to get some work done, but Zeus is just so huge, and Jun by himself, he ain't gonna do it. Gumayusi's gonna grab the double in the end. Youngjae gonna be the next one to fall, and T1, I have a feeling, just gonna march down this mid lane and finish off this game.
Guma Aphelios, a thing of beauty, a thing to fear. And once again, with Keria's support, these two just rule the day. Faker had plenty of amazing plays this game too. Dealt with the Ezreal quite well in the early game. But man, this was all about that early double kill for Guma and how he pushed that lead every single lane across the map. T1,
oh man,
clean start.
Absolutely. Nexus is going to go down as that was a GA that Dudu had, so he's unfortunately going to die a couple of times. As T1 now going to look for the last few kills here. As the bomber flies in, looks like Taeyun is going to agree to stay on the fountain as T1 will walk away victorious. In the end, very decisive victory over the Kwangdong Freecs for T1.
Yeah, tons of damage on the Cephalios.